Hello, welcome back. In this video, I'm tackling procrastination. Does this seem familiar? Yep, probably. I know we all have at least one thing that we procrastinate over, and that procrastination might be positive, it might be productive, you might be doing something else really useful, but in the back of your mind, you know that you should be doing that other thing that you've been putting off. So this is going to help you to think through what's going on and why. If we haven't met yet, my name's Fiona and I am a manager, mentor, coach, mediator, all sorts of people related things. And these videos are aimed at distilling some of what I've learned from all of that work and trying to help you to feel more confident about yourself, life, and how to get things done. The first question I want you to ask is, what are you procrastinating over? Is there a sort of topic or standard activity, task, thing that you always procrastinate over? So for me, it's about reading. I hate to read in a researchy type context. So reading reports at work or doing research for something, I find that quite a challenge, and I have to really G myself up to get ready to do that research before I try and do any of the other things. What are your triggers? So what is the thing that is going to cause you to start procrastinating? For a lot of this, it's a little voice in the back of our head that says, oh, I should be doing the hoovering, or I should be tidying up my flat, or I should be doing this other thing. And then you will find that you'll have this trigger where you think, oh, I should ... and then you will do a replacement activity instead, and that's the procrastination. So I should hoover my flat, but actually I'm gonna watch another episode of whatever I'm binge watching on Netflix. Yes, we've all been there. What's the topic? What are the triggers? And what is it that you do instead? Okay. The next thing I want you to think about is it possible for you to swap that little thought process that goes on inside your head from should, so here are the things that I should be doing, and turn them into a could. So make a big list of all of the things that you could do, and it somehow just unlocks that procrastination feeling a little bit, because suddenly all of those things that you could do, you could watch another episode of Netflix, you could scroll on Instagram, you could go and do the hoovering, you could make dinner. They somehow all feel a little bit more positive because you've turned that negative feeling of should into a positive feeling of could. And that often also helps to just unlock some of those really sort of lower level subconscious things about why that has even become a should in the first place. So it might be a parent's voice in the back of your head saying, oh, you should go and do the hoovering. So by turning it round into a could, it just releases some of those subconscious messages that you receive and those kind of historical things that have built up as a pattern of behaviour for you. The next thing, once you've got your big list of all the things you could do, is to then decide what you actually give a crap about. Do you actually give a crap about the fact that your flat's a bit dusty? If you've got asthma, you might care about that, in which case you feel like, actually, I could just quickly hoover and then plonk myself back on the sofa for another episode of whatever. If you actually think, actually, it's not that bad, I hoovered a little while ago and I don't give a crap, it's someone else's voice in the back of my head telling me that I should hoover every day, then you can just go, do you know what, I actually don't give a crap. That's not my message, it's someone else's message. They have a priority about hoovering every day. That's not how I want to live my life. Just stop giving a crap about those things. Knock it off your could list, and then you're not procrastinating, are you? Because actually you've deprioritised that thing. It's not important. You don't need to worry about it. You don't need to procrastinate. You can watch the next episode in freedom. And then the next thing is, for those items on your list where you decide that you do give a crap, you do actually need to hoover, then it's about taking that momentary gap where you notice that you're about to start procrastinating. So you've got your phone in your hand, you're about to start scrolling. Have a quick check on yourself. Okay, so I could just quickly hoover and then check my emails or Instagram or whatever else it is that you might be going to be about to do as your procrastination. So in that gap, you just need to jump on that little awareness where you're about to start procrastinating and think, I can just quickly do this thing, and then go and do the procrastination thing, which is actually what you want to be doing. So that might look like, I could go and, the other thing is to start really small. So if your could list involves something that's really huge and you feel overwhelmed by it, and that's actually why you're procrastinating, it's really helpful to take some time out occasionally and just break those massive things down. So chart out the next 5 moves that you need to do to move that thing to completion. So it might be, I want to become a coach. And so my 5 moves are find a course to do, do some research, book onto the course, actually show up and do the course, submit all the assignments and all of that stuff, and then get some coaching clients. So those are huge, great big 5 things that you need to do. But it means that then you can stop thinking about that one massive goal and you can track right back and go, okay, so on my could list now, when I'm thinking about what I could be doing right now, you can put the first thing on the list, which was, if I can remember, research courses. So that actually seems much less overwhelming and is much less likely to get procrastinated over. So you could think to yourself, okay, great, so I want to start doing some research. I'm just going to spend 10 minutes, do a quick bit of research, and then I can do whatever it is that is your natural go-to procrastination. And you'll probably find that 10 minutes quickly turns into half an hour. But just by taking that small step and getting into the do phase, you'll find that you're actually away and not procrastinating so much. All right, so those are my tips for dealing with procrastination. Okay, thanks for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And if you have any other topics you'd like me to tackle, then don't forget to put a comment in the box below. I'd also really love to hear about what are your triggers? What are the things that you find yourself doing that make you then want to procrastinate? All right, brilliant. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.